All right, so we're on our way home. Sad. We got everything loaded up this morning, heading back to North Carolina for the last couple of months. Obviously, we weren't able to get the boat in the water, which was disappointing, but we still had a really good time. We had a great week. We're really excited to just be back there. So a few things that I've learned right off the bat during this week of boat life. Crocs ain't gonna cut it. I about killed myself a few times. James almost became a widow a couple of times. Too many slippery surfaces. I'm gonna have to figure out some other type of shoe to wear around the house, which is unfortunate because Crocs are like really easy and, you know, to slip on and off. But I mean, I don't feel like dying anytime soon, so I have to figure something out about that. Another thing is like just our lack of organization skills. I don't even know what you call it, but like just leaving little stuff laying around and in a small space, all that stuff makes a big difference. And we're just whatever, just not really organized. So I'm sure when we get back here and we move in, the first little bit, there's probably going to be a lot of like little frustrations with me, not with him. He's like super laid back. He doesn't really, like, he's pretty chill, but I'm sure I'll get super frustrated, or not super, but just frustrated over like little things, not being just organized. And until I figure out how to do that and utilize all of these small spaces, just maximize that. And whoops, we missed our turn.
I was listening.
And I guess the third thing, and this isn't really something that we learned, we already knew this, but like marina people, boat people, they're so incredible, so much fun. From the time that we got there, everybody, like, people would just walk up to us like, oh, hey, y'all are buying this boat, that's awesome, we're over here, when you know, just making conversation, extremely welcoming, just the nicest. And then, so on the 4th, someone had told us that they were kind of doing a big get together, but it rained all day long, all night long, so they canceled that. And yesterday afternoon, we were setting up on the deck, you know, just looking out at everybody on the water, but still enjoying our time on the deck. And one of the guys came by and invited, said, you know, hey, we're having a get together, if y'all want to come over, which obviously we did. And it was really cool. So what they did was they kind of, I don't even know what you call it, but like on this one dock, they had a boat that had like appetizers and drinks. And then on another dock, they had another boat that was doing, and so like this big group of people were making their way from each dock to all these people. And so, you know, just kind of an all day going around to these different boats and eating and hanging out. And, you know, everybody was going as one big group. And so we got to meet a lot of our neighbors, or, you know, who are going to be our neighbors. So that was really cool. Oh, everyone is just like so nice. Everyone seemed really excited to have us there. Obviously giving us, you know, advice because we've never done anything like this. A little bit nervous. Had some people talk to us about, I got distracted by what I thought was an old house, but a little bit nervous. Had some people talk to us about, you know, oh, well, have you winterized your boat yet? Have you insulated it yet? And, you know, you're coming in August or September, and we start getting snow, big snowstorms in October, so you're not gonna have a lot of time, which we knew that. We also have just things that inside the house that are inside the boat that have to get done just for us to live in it comfortably. So there's going to be these two like competing things that are both really important. We're not going to have a lot of time. We've been talking over the past couple of days about when exactly we need to come up here, you know, when's his last day of work, all that. So got to figure that out. And a little bit nervous about trying to get everything done before, you know, it starts getting like crazy cold. But yeah, we're really sad to be leaving. Can't wait to get back up here. Fortunately, it's just a couple of months. We know that that's going to fly by. He's going to be pretty busy over the next couple of months anyway. we've still got to get the house packed up, and which we know what we're doing. It's not like there's a lot of stuff well, I guess there is a lot of stuff, but we know what we're doing with most of it. We've downsized tremendously since we knew we were doing this, but we're just ready to get back. So the next 2 months will be spent just packing. Obviously, I will be spending the next couple of months planning and daydreaming and trying to figure out what I want.
Fretting and worrying.
Yeah, fretting and worrying as
Overthinking.
as I do. You know, those are my,
And I love you.
my favorite hobbies. Planning, trying to like, you know how it is when you get a new house, and oh, what do I want the walls to look like, and oh, how am I going to decorate it, and the fun stuff. But all the fun stuff can't happen first, which is a bummer. But so for now, we've got this long 20-hour drive back home. The dogs seem to be pretty chill right now. I don't think they're super happy about being in the truck again. They do pretty well traveling, so we're pretty fortunate about that. This 20-hour trip back home to North Carolina, until we can make this 20-hour trip back to call this place our home. So here we go.
Thanks for watching. Be sure to subscribe to keep up with all the chaos. There's going to be a lot of frustration, probably a lot of cussing, definitely a lot of dog hair.